A warm good morning to all my kids, children. Are you ready for today's class? Okay. Today's class we are going to continue of this chapter 6, the golden deer. Then I know you are eagerly waiting to know about the plan of brighter than the sun and brighter still. Okay, my kids, let's find out if their plan is work out or not. Before going to our chapter, what about your activities that I have given to you? Yes, I believe you all done your activities and you all posted your activities in your activity room and you read this story 2 times. Okay, my kids, don't forget to read the story. It develop your reading skill. Then the first part of the story we discussed about King Brahmadatta, and we know King Brahmadatta was very wealthy and healthy but not wise. And his hobby, what is his hobby? His hobby was hunting. And what's his favorite animal to hunt? Yes, deer. Then what happened if the King Brahmadatta started his hunting? What happened to the peoples there? Yes, if Brahmadatta go for hunting, he destroy all the fields and he destroy all the crops in that place. That's why the people are very sad to see his king. They are not happy or they are not greet his king. He greet their king in a happy way. Then the next one is, so the peoples in that country made a plan. That plan was they build a big park, and in that park they put all the things which was favorite to the deers, and they put all the deers in there. At that time we found the two leaders, brighter than the sun and the brighter still. They warned the deers, don't go to there because it was a trap. But the deers are not ready to obey the leaders, or they not put their ears to listen their leaders words. So the brighter still and the brighter than the sun decide to go with their group. So all the deers were in the park, and the village men closed the gate, and they messaged to Brahmadatta about the park. Brahmadatta came here to watch that park, and he was very happy, and he said, he found the two leaders and he said, I will not make any harm to the leaders. Then every day Brahmadatta came that park to hunt for hunting, and it destroyed deers there, and also some deers were killed by Brahmadatta and some of them got injured. Then the leaders, brighter than the sun and the brighter still, made a discussion between them, and they finally they made a plan, or they put a solution that every day they will take a load, and in the through that load whose name is coming, that deer want to go for death willingly. That was the plan. Then now we are going to check if the plan will work out or not. It's work out or not. Okay, my kids, take a test book in your hand, take a pencil with you, underline the new terms there, and enjoy your story. Okay, the plan was then put. Okay, take page number 48, second last paragraph. The plan was then put to work. Brahmadatta found this out and was angry. Okay, now the plan was working, but our king became very angry. Why our king became very angry? Because he's interested in hunting, and his favorite animal is deer. Both are there. He can do hunting, and his favorite animal is also in that park. Now also our king became very angry. Why? He could not shoot a deer when it was at his feet bowing. The thing is, if the deer go to in front of king, the deer bow his head, and the king can't shoot that deer in that position. It was beneath his dignity. He was a king, not a butcher. Then one more thing, it was not too low for his position, because it was not good for his position, because he was a king, not a butcher. Nevertheless, the king let his men kill a deer every day. So the king, Brahmadatta let his men kill a deer every day. Send a men to kill a deer every day. He did not come to kill a deer in that park every day. One day, a doe from the herd of brighter than the sun approached the leader and said, Today's it is my turn to die. Then one day a doe from the herd of brighter than the sun approached the leader and said. The one day one herd came there and he approached his leader brighter than the sun and said, today is my turn to die. Today my name come in that load, so it's my turn to die. I am pregnant. So what? I am pregnant. Please let me miss my turn now. So after my child is born, I will offer myself. So please postpone my day, or please postpone my day, because now I am pregnant. I want to give birth to my child. After my child is born, I will offer myself. So please replace my turn. That was the begging of a pregnant day. No, said the leader gently. Then the leader, brighter than the sun, said, no, I can't replace you. I can't put another deer for you, because it is your turn. You need to die. This is a system of drawing loads is fair and just. This is a system of this is our system. Every deer has their own needs and their own reasons for that, but it will not applicable here. How can you ask another deer to die in your place? So please go and take your turn. Then the brighter than the sun said, how can you ask another deer to die in your place? It will not happen. It will not applicable here. So please go and take your turn. But the doe did not. She went to brighter still and asked him. He said. Then, but the doe did not. But the doe is not ready to go back from his begging. He went to the another leader, brighter still, and asked him. Asked him, and he said about his condition. Then the brighter still said, very well, I shall take your turn myself. So I can't find another deer to replace you. Anyway, I will take your turn. That means I will go to. I shall take your turn. That means I will take your turn. I will ready to die for you. But I will not replace any other deer. I will die for you. I will take today's turn. When everyone saw the golden deer offering his neck, they were surprised and didn't know what to say. Then they, in front of all other deers, in front of the king Brahmadatta, our gold brighter still was bowing his head, and he is willingly ready for die. He is died. Soon Brahmadatta came there on his chariot, followed by his men. Then Brahmadatta came here. King of the deer, he said, what are you doing here? You are granted safety. King of the deer, why you are bowing your head, and why you are standing here for dying? I told you, I promised you, I will not make any harm to both leaders, so you are granted safety. Then why you are coming and bowing your head, and why you are ready for die? Your Majesty, I am simply taking a pregnant doe's turn. Then brighter still explained, Your Majesty, I am simply taking a pregnant doe's turn. It is not my turn, but I am taking a pregnant doe's turn, because that the newborn baby is here. So she need to give birth to her baby. That's why I am taking today's turn. Brahmadatta was silent for some time. Then he said, King of the deer, you are giving life to someone by taking someone's death on yourself. Then Brahmadatta said, King of the deer, you are giving life to someone and you are losing your life for others. When I was child, I heard about this thing called sacrifice. Then, when I was child, I heard about these old things. That means the person who is ready to give up or ready to lose their happiness for others. Then I know. For that we call, for that attitude we call. That is sacrifice. But I had not seen it before. But now I am seeing sacrifice. Now for the first time I am seeing sacrifice. Listen, I will give you your life, and I will give the doe her life as well. So my dear deer, my dear great leader, I will give you your life. I will not kill you, and also I will not kill that pregnant doe. But brighter still didn't move. But brighter still didn't move from his place. He stood there and he said, Your Majesty, what about the other deer in the park and those in the forest? Your Majesty, I need to know. I want to know what about the other deer in the park. If you kill that deers, or if you kill the deers in the forest, the king said, I give them their lives too. No, I will not kill them. I will give their lives also. Thank you, Your Majesty. What about the other four-footed creatures? Okay, now I know now your deers are safe. Then what about the other four-footed creatures? If you kill them, no, no, no. I give them their lives too, smiled the king. Then the king said, no, no, no. I will not kill them. I give their lives also. Your Majesty, what about the birds that fly in the sky and fish that swim in the water? Then, Majesty, I wanted to know what about the birds that fly in the sky and what about the fish that swim in the water? If you kill them, I give them their lives, their lives. Then king said, no, 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 I will not kill any creatures in this world. I will give their lives. Laughed the king and began to dance and sing. Then the king became very happy, the deers became very happy, and the brighter still and the brighter than the sun. All the persons who were in that park now became very happy, and they started dancing and singing. May they eat, may they drink, may they breathe, sang the king. The king sang, may they eat, may they drink, and may they breathe. Then the great being got to his feet, after tossing his head so that his silver antlers sent gleams of a light in all directions. He was gone. Then the king, the brighter still, went from that place. That every day he and all the other deer left the park and went home to the forest to live the rest of their life. So now that gate was open. So all the deers went to the forest, and they got one more thing, that they can come to the park in any time. They can come to the park, they can eat the grass, they can drink the water, and they can go back to their forest. No one will put them in the park and close the gate. That closed gate was open forever. This story is true, for justice is brighter than the sun, but mercy is brighter still. Then, the story is true. Then, for justice, as a leader, if we are looking justice, brighter than the sun is the correct one, because he did not allow the pregnant dog to miss his turn, because for every day they have their own reasons, their own needs, but as a rule they want to follow that. That's why for justice we know brighter than the sun is the right, but mercy, the right one is brighter still. But mercy, brighter still is the right one, because he took, or he is ready to give up his life for the life for the pregnant dog's turn. And the highest mercy is to sacrifice your own happiness for others. Then the highest mercy is the thing sacrifice. What do you mean by sacrifice? Sacrifice means we are ready to give up our happiness for others, or giving something for the sake of someone or somewhere in order to solve a problem. Here means sacrifice means we are ready to lose our happiness for others. So then the one more thing, great being. Here we found one word, great being. Great being means in this story, brighter still is an earlier incarnation of the Buddha, so he is referred to as the great king. We know this is a Buddha, our writer is a Buddhist scholar. So great being means, we know Gautam Buddha, he was a very he was a sacrificed person in his life. He sacrificed everything, his lives, and he was born in a wealthy family, but he ignored that. He sacrificed all these things for this other human creatures in this world. Then he's the writer still is comparing cow to the great leader Gautam Buddha in this story. Then my kids, this is our story. It's a nice story, and I know we found a one word, sacrifice. Then we know you are kids, and you are finding happiness in watching TV, playing with friends. In that activities you are finding happiness. But if you use that time for your studies, That means you are sacrificing. That means you are losing your happiness for your parents. So my kids, be a sacrifice person in your life. So ready to give up your happiness for others. Okay, my kids. Okay, now we can move to your activity. That is your activity time. First two activities: read this story 2 times and underline or study the spelling of important words in this story. And in today we found the important words are beneath his dignity, that means too low for his position. Sacrifice, it's a word I used, the word I used here in many times. So giving something for the sake of someone or someone, something or someone, then losing our happiness for someone, or dedicating our happiness or giving our happiness for someone's happiness. That means, then next one is great being. Great being means is saying about Buddha. Okay, my kids. Okay, these are the important words or new words in this story. Okay, the story about king and two leaders, and story said about the one story of one side, the leaders justice, the leader following justice, and the one side leader following mercy and sacrifice. Okay, my kids, this is the story. So read this story, do your activities. Again, I am saying post it in your activities. You need to post it in your activity room. That's why we formed a activity room for you. So do your activities, post your activities in your activity room, and watch the video classes. Okay. Then before winding up your writing activity. Don't forget about your writing activity. Your writing activity is in page number 52. Imagine you are deer in the park. Imagine you are the deer in the park and describe or write a short paragraph, or you can include these 3 points in that. It felt to be hunted by the king. You felt when you saw a brighter seal sacrifice. You felt after you left the park forever. Include these points and you can make a short paragraph about this question, based on this question. Okay, my kids, thank you for watching and listening me. Do your activities. Enjoy it. Thank you.